right, so this next example is in the style of Oasis Wonderwall, and I'm going to use a capo. Capo is this little metal clamp, and basically I'm going to clamp it down on the 2nd fret. And a lot of bluegrass tunes and a lot of banjo playing, you'll use the capo, and it'll move the tuning up so you can play in a different key. So now my open strings are making an A chord instead of a G chord. I also have a little railroad spike capo. I use the railroad spikes here. I installed them just so that I don't have to tune this string up. So I just clamp that in under the spike there, and that helps me change tunings fast. Besides, this string you wouldn't want to, there's a lot of bluegrass tunes, and later we're going to look at some songs that are capoed up higher, and you wouldn't want to just tune this string all the way up because it can only handle about a whole step, and then you can snap the string. So the railroad spikes are a good thing to add. And now get your capo, hopefully you have one. If not, you can pick these up in the music store online. I use a Shub one. This is a Shub Banjo capo, and it works for my mandolin as well. So here is the tuning now. And the example for in the style of Oasis Wonderwall goes like this. So what I'm doing here is I'm just going through a couple chords, and I'm using a backward roll, which we've talked about already, so that should be familiar. And I'm playing an E minor. So we learned this in the previous example. The only difference here is I'm using my 1st finger and my 2nd finger this time instead of 2nd finger and 3rd. 99% of the time that I'm playing E minor, I'm using this fingering, but I'm going to use this one because of the context here. So 1st finger, 2nd fret, 2nd finger, 2nd fret, and I'm going to start with a backward roll. So I'm going to play the 4th string, and then I'm going to go to the 1st string, and then I'm going to come back 2nd string, 4th string. So, and again I'm going to do groups of 3, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. Because I got to equal those 8 notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Try it slowly with me. Now here I'm going thumb, middle, index, thumb, middle, index, thumb, middle. For the next chord, G, I'm going to take my 1st finger and move it up to the 5th fret. So since I have this capo on, what I'm thinking now is back here, this is not a part of the instrument anymore. I'm thinking of the 1st fret as being here and the 2nd fret. So really, like, I'm at the actual 7th fret of the full instrument, but because I'm capoed, I'm just counting my frets from there. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is a cool G. Now that roll pattern that we just discussed is going to continue while the chords move. So you can also do something called a slide, which is where I play this note on the 2nd fret and I slide it up. You hear that kind of sound all the time, you know. So that's the slide. So again, my chords are